Lisa and Valerie, have you ever worked together before?
No.
No.
And I'm very glad that I'm working with her, because I would have been lost in the beginning, you know. Not even now, I could fake it, but I'm glad she was here, because she had a little bit of experience with this particular project, and then she also had a kind of grounding, kind of singy, kind of shamanic-y kind of vibe, you know. So that was a relief for me, because I couldn't begin the project. I couldn't begin the workshop because I didn't feel comfortable enough with the material to speak about it. And Valerie was there. Trooper.
It is a verse from the Bible, and it's a very encouraging word, and it is forgetting what is behind and straining towards what is ahead. So I did it in a circular motion, like a journey going into the circle, and it's from Philippians chapter 3 verse 13. And because sometimes we can look back too much in the past and forget just to live in the present, so I just want to keep going forwards. So that's what it's for, and that's what it's about.
I just didn't know how to start. I think I've warmed up to the process now, but I just didn't know how to start, what words to use. Was I going to offend people? Was I going to make people cry? And, you know, things like that. And no, I think it's good to have a partner. So I'm really glad for that, because I can facilitate. I do workshops. I'm comfortable that way, but just initially, I was like, oh. And I was afraid that everyone would be like, oh, I don't want to do this, I don't want to talk about this, and no one would come back. That was my biggest fear. So when everyone came and they liked it, and they wanted to come back for more, I was like, what?
My college degree was in sculpture, and I haven't touched a piece of clay for a very long time. So it's wonderful, sort of like by being here, it's given me that permission to touch clay and to make friends with it again, which is lovely.
I did notes about what I would want. No embalming was was the big thing.
Yeah.
Cardboard coffin, no crematorium, and then we'd said, this is going to be a bit twee, but we said, if I go first, my ashes will be kept till my husband goes, or vice versa, and then they get mingled together. I know it's a bit soppy and twee, but we're going to be mingled.
That's beautiful.
The music at my funeral, it's going to be that song, plus You'll Never Walk Alone. Don't cry now, because
Come on.
So it says, we said we'd walk together, darling, side by side. We'd help each other, stay in stride. But each lover's steps fall so differently. But I'll wait for you, and if I fall behind, wait for me. So I just think that's just a lovely song for any time of life, but it just means
Beautiful.
At the end as well. And then I also have my happy dance playlist. If we all get together.
Yeah.
So
what have you got on that?
Oh, I've got everything from lots of Bruce, of course, but lots of disco and anything that makes me sort of get up and want to dance. I could put it on if you want, it's on my phone.
Yeah.
But anything that makes you sort of tap your feet and get up and dance. And I put it on when I'm doing the housework sometimes if I don't feel like doing housework.
For me, the beauty about this project all the way along, from the very start, was that it's allowed me to be more myself. It's really made me feel that with a lot of facilitation before, you're the leader, you're, kind of like, so you have this sort of separation from yourself, this sort of professional role that you have to have. Whereas with this, it's been very much, well, the way in has been to share my experience of life and death, and which immediately I think then puts other people at home and makes them feel comfortable with your sort of vulnerability or whatever that is, and it's just been a wonderful unfolding process, and the more that I've been able to do that, I've just seen the people and the groups just expand and relax in a way that just hasn't, I haven't been able to do it in the past.
All of this has made me think how simple I want my funeral to be. And I don't dread death naturally. As Woody Allen says, he doesn't mind death, but he just doesn't want to be there when it happens. But we're going to be there when it happens. So it's just, I've been thinking a lot about it, Maybe it's because, like yourself, Val, I'm now in my 60s and I'm thinking about these things. And but I just want things to be so simple, because my life at the minute feels fairly, not simplistic, but it's just a simple life, and that's from a lot of complicated and very busy time in the past. But I really think brought things down, and I appreciate very simple things in life, especially nature. So everything's around nature, even when I'm working with, my own bits of clay at home, and I'm making animals and doing all sorts of things. And so I want my funeral not to reflect, Irene, as you were saying, accomplishments and all of that. I don't, what does that matter really? It's just, I know I want to give glory to God, and I just want to thank God for my life, and but also, I know where I'm going when I die, and I just want to do all that very simply. So, so being here doing this is such. I feel really blessed being here. I'm going to the crochet as well.
What I enjoyed about last week was outside in the garden and the labyrinth.
Yes.
I wanted to forget about that. It was such a lovely, just sharing experience and making you think. Everybody has small troubles, and some people have big troubles, but whatever, they're always creating anxieties in your head, and it's nice to just let them go, and you realise that these things that you're fussing about, they're not that important, really. Mm-hmm.
You walk around in circles a few times, it puts it into perspective.
Yes.
Yes, it was very therapeutic. You think a bit of string on the ground, for goodness sake, but it was just like, yeah, he's really got into it, didn't he?
He did. But then that's because of the environment we have here, and I think we're very, very lucky. We have a lovely group of people.
And it's a safe place.
And I think as well, your brainchild, your idea, your inspiration to combine this difficult, challenging topic, and it is a challenging topic, without a doubt. It's something we all find hard to speak about, that it really does help having something else to do, so having some difficult conversations, and then using tools that I have in terms of breathing and connecting to ourselves, it's just all flowed really beautifully, and somehow it's just, as I say, it's like it's given everybody the space to breathe. It's opened the lid off this really difficult topic and just let it just expand into the space, and it's just been absolutely beautiful.